The following is a Sunny 99.5 WSTX station editorial.
This is Holland Redfield. Any politician responsible for balancing the budget of the Virgin Islands must have broken out into a cold sweat when they heard Cruzan rum was up for sale. Talk about getting hit over the head with a baseball bat. Any disruption of our local rum production could reduce or eliminate the existing tax rebates that we receive from the federal government each year on each proof gallon of Cruzan rum sold into the continental United States. These rebates average $70 to $80 million per year, and those proceeds are dedicated to repay our $600 million worth of bond issues. The big question is, how will we replace those revenues? Guess what? Government makes money the old-fashioned way. They tax. And guess who gets taxed? You. Presently, the government of Sweden is the single largest stockholder in Cruzan rum, and they have made a political decision that they intend to privatize those holdings to improve their own balance sheet. The doomsday scenario could look like this. Any one of the world's largest distilleries, such as Bacardi, or any of the others, could opt to distill Cruzan rum anywhere in the world except St. Croix. It is essential that the governor of the Virgin Islands, the delegate to Congress, not just monitor this issue. It is our hope that they work closely together and get involved immediately. We clearly understand that the government of the Virgin Islands would be a third party to this transaction, but it is the territory who would have the most to lose. We also clearly understand that the Department of Interior would normally handle an issue like this. However, because one of the parties in this transaction is a foreign government, the responsibility would fall under the jurisdiction of the Department of State, who would hopefully, in this case, be the department to serve as a go-between the government of the Virgin Islands and the Swedish government on our behalf. With this in mind, it is essential that we impress upon the Department of State that they aggressively work to protect our interests and urge the Swedes to include a contingency on any potential sale of rum production to stay on St. Croix. Additionally, it is our hope that the Dean Young administration and the legislature would consider making long-term commitments of incentives to any potential buyer that could sweeten the deal to assure that the distilling stays right on St. Croix. We have to make the best of what we have to maximize our leverage and be prepared to go that extra mile. We have no choice. If these revenues dry up, we could be faced with long-term deficits, leaving the central government with no choice but to raise taxes to make up that $70 to $80 million shortfall. And we don't even want to go there.
Sunny 99.5 and WSTX welcome your opinions. Please email your comments to our editorial department. Our email address is editorial@viradio.com. Sunny 99.5 and WSTX reserve the right to air your views. Please include your name and other contact information.